It is. Holy cow. It's outlined in the pentagram. You gotta be shitting me. What the fuck, bro?
Sweet nightmares.
Have you guys ever been in a very bad situation, and in those moments of that bad situation, you felt the hand of God extended to you, that you felt the hands of angels comfort you? Has that ever happened to you? Kevin Hart was just in a really, really bad accident. And so many people are saying, how did he walk away from this? Now, he has an injury, but he is alive and he's going to be okay. You know, I believe Kevin Hart is a good man. And all men make mistakes. Good men make mistakes every day. But I believe that his purpose for being here is definitely what saved him. Spiritually, people are saved every day. Spiritually, demonically, there are people that are harmed every day. That said, the people that are contributing to this world, people that are using the gifts that God gave them, those people will get breaks in life. They will have hands extended to them. 1999, I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm going down the hallway because I smell smoke. I'm half asleep. All of a sudden, I realize I'm in the middle of a fire. Now I'm trapped in this hallway. The ceiling's falling on me. The walls are caving in. I see things melting down. The flames are hitting me. I'm about to die. I bang on the door. I scream for my mom. Nothing happens. It's getting so unbearing that I crouch up in the fetal position and I pray. And as I'm praying, I felt the Spirit of God listen to me. That door opened. My mom grabbed my hand. She pulled me out of there. I am here today. 10, 11 years ago, I'm walking out of a nightclub in Ybor City. There were some guys that had a vendetta against me once again, and they shot me. They shot me in the right side of my chest. Theoretically, I should not be here. Go on the internet and search how many people survived accidents that they should have died in. It is unreal. Every single day, people are walking away from these accidents like they're superheroes. Are they superheroes, or are their spirits, angels, godly beings looking out for us, and they extend the hands to the people that they know mean well in this life? I want to know in the comments below, how many of you have ever had your prayers answered? I want to know in the comments below, how many of you have ever felt your prayers being listened to? Have you ever felt the Spirit of God? Have you ever felt the Spirit of your God, any gods, any angels, anything out there listening to you? I have. And last year, a girl on Facebook that I have a lot of respect for, but she was talking down about God and God believers. And I jumped in there and I said, because she was saying, how does anybody know that God is real? And I said that I don't believe that God is real just because of the Bible. That I don't believe God is real just because that's what I was taught to believe in. I believe that God is real because I believe that I have felt the Spirit of God throughout my entire life. I know that I can pray right now and I can feel Him listening. Who has ever felt that before? It's amazing. It's amazing to know there is somebody that is there for us anytime, every time, all the time. Now call me crazy. I don't care. Maybe I am a little crazy. It's the normal people that scare me, to be honest. I believe that Kevin Hart had the hand extended to him. I really do. I think that spiritually, there was somebody looking out for him. Because when you look at that car, you should not be here. When you seen that image of me in that hallway, kneeled down, giving up, flames just all around me, nowhere to run, nowhere to go, God was there for me. The hand was extended to me. Let's get a little bit deeper here real quick. Have any of you guys ever met what you considered to be a spiritual being? Somebody that wasn't even actually living, but they presented themselves in a living form, and after they left or disappeared, in my situation, you were like, wow, I just met an angel. Maybe I just met God. I don't know. Has that ever happened to you? Recently, a gentleman knocked on my door. I live out in the country, so that's not something you just do to everybody. But he knocked on my door, and he was interested if I was going to be selling my house. I was like, no, I'm not interested at this time. And he said that he really liked my property, and then automatically we got into a conversation about God and religion. And when I was talking to this guy, I just felt so connected to him, like I knew him all my life. I could sense the goodness in him. And when he left, I could not feel anything other than I just probably spoke to God or an angel or some being that was put there for some reason. Some reason. I still haven't got it yet, but there was a reason, because there's a reason for everything. I cannot count how many people I've met in my life that went through a situation that they should have not lived through, just because the odds were against them. But they've walked away and they've lived great lives. And I think that's the answer, guys. I believe that a lot of us are destined for greatness. And I believe a lot of things happen to us at certain points in our life to open our eyes wider. Not that they're not open, but open them wider so we can see everything. So we can take another look at everything. We can re-see what we are doing, because we might need to open our eyes at a moment that is coming towards us that we need to be aware of. Freak accidents happen every day. Not everything bad that happens is spiritually related. The other day, my son had his appendix taken out, and somebody wrote me and said, see, that's what happens when you do this kind of stuff around your children. Had nothing to do with it whatsoever. Like, literally nothing to do with it. His brother had jumped on him the night before. A few minutes later, Anthony was in excruciating pain. Happened to be in the area where Jace and him were wrestling, and Jace jumped on him. And it just caused a problem. Houdini died because he took a shot to the appendix. And guys, the point is yes, things do happen. But if it is not your time, it is not your time. And there can be a hand extended to you. To a lot of you guys, I'm just spitting out a theory here, and maybe that's what it is. I just know that I truly believe that God is everywhere all the time, and if it is your time, that's what it's going to be. But in a situation like this, I believe that it's an eye opener to slow down. Don't take life for granted. Enjoy the little things, because guys, it can go so quick. And sometimes when people get these signs, when they get these experiences, these bad experiences, it's enough for them to relook at everything, the way they do it, the way they approach it. And maybe that's going to happen for Kevin now. He is going to be more cautious in his day-to-day life. Everything bad that happened to me when I was living too fast. My house got burned down when I was running with gangs, drugs, violence, hanging in the streets, staying out late, living like I was 21 in a 13, 14-year-old's body. When I got shot, I was sleeping with a different girl every other night. I was drinking vodka like I was a damn fish. Not that fish drink vodka. When I got stabbed in the nightclub scene, I was running with people and hanging around freaking goons that you wouldn't want to associate yourself with. And since I've taken myself out of that scene, out of that life, living right, doing right by my children, my wife, and being a family man, everything has been great. You get the occasional cold, the occasional sickness, natural stuff that happens, especially whenever your kids are around other kids, or you're just living in this world, man. I mean, you can't go in the ocean nowadays without getting a flesh-eating disease. It's not the devil, guys. I believe that Kevin Hart had the hand extended to him. A lot of people will say he was just lucky. A lot of people will base their whole life on luck. They will gamble their life away by doing so. You need to know that there are higher beings out there. You need to appreciate them, respect them, and most of all, have a relationship with them. Because, guys, we didn't just evolve here. We didn't just, we weren't just some little organism that turned into what we are now. We're too intricate for that. And just know one day you may want that hand yourself. So definitely respect the gods or God, whoever you believe in. I like to refer to gods because there are people that have different gods they believe in, and that's fine. I appreciate religion. I appreciate people believing in something rather than nothing, because I feel that people that believe in nothing are very empty, or else they don't know that they're empty, that there's a spot in them that is not filled with something, and that's kind of sad. Best wishes to Kevin Hart. Funny ass guy. Me and Alicia love his movies, and I think that his movies help a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there that are saved by laughter. They can be having a horrible day, and you can make them laugh, and it can just bring a smile to their face, and for the rest of the day they're laughing about something you said, and that really does. That can save lives. Laughter can save lives. I'm Jody Dean, Mr. Hunting the Dead. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you guys all very much. Please hit the like button, leave comments below, be sure to share the video right now. If you would like, grab Hunting the Dead merchandise at HTD number 4 life.com. There are shirts for sale, there's mugs for sale, all kinds of cool stuff. But until next time, there's only one thing I have to say: sweet nightmares.